Quickly.
I don't know.
You don't know what are you doing when I was teaching in yesterday's class? Muthu Krishnan. Muthu Krishnan, roll number 112. Roll number 112. Forty-four, Preeti. Forty-four. Okay, all of you quickly put an example of independent and dependent variable in the chat box.
इसके बारे में बोल रहे हो?
See, when I asked you for an independent and a dependent variable, you should talk about two individual variables. One variable should affect the other. I will give you an example. Okay, price of the product and demand of the product. Okay, price of the product and demand of the product. Is price and demand related to each other? Yes, no?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes. So which is independent here, which is dependent here?
Demand is independent.
Demand is dependent on price. So demand becomes the dependent variable, price becomes the independent variable. So like that, you should have two variables. In that, the two variables should be related to each other. One variable should influence the other. Only then you will be able to distinguish between independent and dependent variables. Okay, so this healthy lifestyle, impact of organic purchase, yesterday's class we discussed the same example, so I am not taking into consideration. Next is research on the increase in absenteeism rate in organization. So in this only one variable is given, that is absenteeism. Okay, roll number 35, not right. See, you should not give me one question. You should say this is independent, this is dependent. Roll number 172, you have written independent variable, tutor teaching a set of students. What do you mean by that? I hope my example of demand and price is relevant. Kindly write accordingly. Okay. 190 Vignesh, I think. So he said independent is petrol. Petrol price, are you talking about roll number 190?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, petrol price. Dependent is car and bike production. Okay, fine, that is correct. Only one letter you're writing and you're saying that is dependent. See, only two variables are there. You can say this is dependent on this, so this is a dependent variable. Without writing two variables, you cannot say one is dependent or one is independent. Okay, if only one you are writing, all that is independent. Because there is nothing in relation. Am I clear? Do you have any doubt? Kindly ask me. Okay, roll number 72, I think is Jason. So he said impact of lecturing on exam score. So what is independent here? What is dependent here, Jason?
Yes, ma'am.
What is independent? What is dependent?
Score marks will be depending on the lecturing of the lectures.
Okay. So score mark is dependent, score is dependent variable, lecturing is independent variable. Okay. Right. Next is amount of phone used before bed. Okay. Dependent is quality of sleep. Independent is amount of phone. Okay. The time the phone is used. Okay. That is correct. Usage of public transport with rise to petrol price. Okay. So increase in petrol price is the independent variable. Usage of public transport is the dependent variable. Correct. Next, the students' behavior on decision of offline classes. What is it? Can you explain roll number 196?
Yes, ma'am.
What is independent here? What is dependent here?
Ma'am, dependent is students' behavior and independent is the decision of offline classes, ma'am.
Okay. So, are you talking about the decision that was given now?
Maybe, ma'am.
Okay, you don't want to commit. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So decision of my issue here
Is that a
you
correct
are-
example, ma'am?
that is a correct example. That is a correct example. Okay, so decision of offline class is an independent variable, and that is going to affect the student's behavior. So student's behavior is a dependent variable. Correct.
Let's take a poll on this.
Now you want to take a poll?
No. Like for others, can you conduct a poll if we get a negative or a positive?
No, see here. We
Ma'am, you can
only-
conduct a poll online, ma'am. Like you can show a poll on the screen, we can select it, ma'am. There.
On what, dear?
Yeah, on Zoom, you can conduct a poll,
No,
ma'am.
no, I know that I can conduct a poll on Zoom. I want to ask on what the poll should be conducted.
On the example which I gave.
No, the example is the correct example. I don't want to conduct a poll for that. Why I should conduct?
Okay, fine, ma'am.
Okay, see, offline decision of offline class is an independent variable. Students' behavior is a dependent variable. There might be some students who don't want to come to college. They will have a negative student. They will show a negative student behavior. Others who want to come to college will show a positive student behavior. Okay, so the example is a correct example. So next one, roll number 81. Internet is the independent variable. Online class is the dependent variable. So you should not just write online class. You should say effectiveness of online class or productivity of online class. You should say. Okay, that is also a correct example. Roll number, I'm not sure which is the number. So demand of products alone. See, you should not write one single variable. If you write one single variable, they are all independent. Okay, I asked you for independent and dependent. Consumer behavior towards inorganic what? Eatable? What is inorganic eatable? Roll number 142.
I mean fast food and all.
Okay. So in consumer behavior towards fast foods. So in this, what is independent, what is dependent? Are there two variables or there only one variable?
Like our taste is dependent. No?
Your taste is dependent on. See, one is correct. There is one variable here. That variable is consumer behavior towards fast foods. Okay, that is there. But what is the independent here? So you should add one more. Say, how does age affect the consumer behavior towards fast foods? So age becomes the independent variable and consumer behavior towards fast food becomes the dependent variable.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, this consumer behavior towards this together is only one variable. Okay, what is this UPI uses in a particular area? So this also is only one variable is given here. So you have to again talk about connectivity or connectivity in a particular location and how it affects UPI uses. Correct. So UPI users is affected by connectivity in that particular area. Price of the product is a single one, so it is not a right example. Effect of break time on student productiveness. This is correct. So what is independent here? What is dependent? Roll number 24. Roll
Yes,
number.
ma'am.
Yeah. What is independent? What is dependent?
The changes in break time will be independent, and student productivity based on the break time will be dependent.
Yeah. Which is independent? Which is dependent?
The break time is independent and the student productivity is dependent.
Correct. Correct. This is already explained example. Okay. Roll number. How many hours of study will increase the test score? So hours of study is independent, test score is dependent. Okay. Impact of rainfall on agricultural yield. This is the correct example. Effect of training on employees productivity, you should say, not just employees. Employees productivity, employees performance, employees output, employee satisfaction, something should come. Then it is correct. How online food habits have increased the calorie intake of an individual. How online food habits. What do you mean by online food habits? Roll number 46. You're there, 46. Okay. So the
Yes,
other, yeah, what is that?
Ma'am, here calorie intake will be the dependent variable, and the online food habits means we are using different applications like Zomato.
Okay,
those
okay,
things.
okay. Fine. So purchase.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the independent variable should be purchased through Swiggy, Zomato, etc., etc. And the output is the dependent variable is calorie intake of the individual. Okay, fine. Study on effect of lockdown on PPR. What is PPR? Total positivity rate. Roll number. Yeah, is it the total positivity rate that you're talking about?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that is the correct example. So lockdown will be independent and PPR will be dependent. This is not a right example. I'm not sure who is this person. Students discontinue school is independent and discontinued due to COVID is dependent. Or probably I have not understood it properly. Okay, number of shares people buy depends on the share price of a company. Okay, so here the amount of shares bought is dependent and the independent is share price. A few of you have given just one word as a variable. Effect of vaccination on health of the people. Okay, that is acceptable. Okay, the sleep to score of the individual. Okay, impact of exercise on mental health. Okay. Paper towels brand and quantity of liquid that it can hold. Okay, fine. College fees on students getting admission is okay. In that college is not independent, college fees is independent. So most of you have written this example, amount of phone use before bed. So what conclusion I am coming to is it is affecting most of your people's sleep. But still you are continuing. Organization culture and its influence on innovation management is correct. Okay, the type of food that we intake has an impact on blood sugar level, correct? Rate of growth of the tomato plant and the light the tomato plant is grown under. Is this a copied example or is this your own example? It's a correct example, but effect of mental health on education. Okay. Age is an independent factor. Test score is a dependent factor. Correct. Okay, so I'll stop here. Enough is enough. So let's move forward. So I hope at least some 50 to 60% of you have understood. Okay, so this is independent and dependent variable. All of you, I think, know what is the meaning of work-life balance. Christy, what is the meaning of work-life balance? Christy?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, dear, tell me.
Ma'am, when you're able to, right now, when you're able to work as well as you're able to take time for your own personal needs also, that is called work-life balance.
Okay. So you are able to have a equal mix of personal life and a professional life. That is called as work-life balance. So when a person has that kind of flexibility to enjoy both his personal life and his professional life, it results in employee satisfaction. So dependent variable is employee satisfaction, independent variable is work-life balance. Okay, it's a proper HR example. So next we are going to introduce 3 terms. It is called as a moderating variable, intervening variable, and extraneous variable. Okay, don't read the content given here. It will be difficult for you to understand. I will just give you an example, then you will know what is it. The intervening variable or mediating variable means it is a variable which occupies an intermediate position between the independent variable and the dependent variable. Okay, independent variable and the dependent variable. So in the earlier example, we gave a work-life balance results in employee satisfaction. Now I'm going to extend the equation or the relationship and say work-life balance leads to employee satisfaction leads to productivity, or employee satisfaction leads to loyalty. So here productivity or loyalty becomes the dependent variable, and the intermediate variable is called as the intervening variable or the mediating variable. Okay, or the mediating variable. Is it clear to all of you? Yes, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's take that famous example that you people wanted to have. So you said decision on offline classes, which results in behavior of the students. Okay. So do you want to bring in any new variable between those two or after the end? What could be that variable?
I'm giving an option for both online and offline as well.
I didn't get you.
Hello, ma'am. Giving an option for both online as well as offline classes.
See, okay, decision. Okay, I can use this.
Ma'am, the example was behavior of student on the decision.
Yeah, decision of
Offline.
online. Decision of offline class. That is independent. That has already happened. Okay. Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that has already happened. That is the independent variable. Next we have
Students' behavior.
yeah, student behavior. Okay. Now, if you take only these two, decision of offline class is independent, student behavior is dependent. Now I want you to bring a mediating variable. So
A decision.
Sorry,
ma'am. A decision of conducting online as well as offline.
Hey, I'm sorry, what's your name?
Mohammed Shuaib, ma'am.
Mohammed, decision of offline class is already taken. See, we cannot do any modification in the independent variable. Independent variable is already there, existing. You can't modify it. Okay, it has already happened. So the decision of offline classes happened. Now, the student's behavior is the second variable. So what my question is, do you want to bring in a new variable between these two or after student's behavior? See, let's say, for example, decision of offline class is going to affect the student's behavior, is going to affect one more variable. Let's say placements. Let's say placements.
Okay.
Okay, so here, which is the mediating variable? When placements was not there, student's behavior was dependent variable. Now, when placements are brought in, placements will become the dependent variable and student's behavior will become the mediating or the intervening variable. Is it clear? We
Yes,
cannot see at any point of time, we can't modify the independent variable. Independent variable is already existing and it is going to influence something else. Okay, right.
Fine, ma'am. Got it.
So I will remove all this. Can anybody else give me one more example? Any other example that you can think of? So mediating or intervening means which comes in the middle or which comes as an in-between variable between the independent variable and the dependent variable. So the next one is moderating variable or interaction variable. So what is moderating variable? See, let's say, for example, according to you all, okay, according to you all, who shops the most? Girls or boys? You're all there?
Boys, ma'am.
Boys.
Girls.
Girls. Only girls, only one girl is telling boys, I heard such a big noise. Okay, so who shops? What do you mean by shopping? Okay, let's ask boys what they mean by shopping. What do you mean by shopping? Quickly. How much time you spend on shopping? On average, you want to buy something, how much time you will spend?
15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20 minutes. Yeah?
Max half an hour, ma'am.
Max half an hour. Okay. Right, girls, now answer the question. How much time would you spend on shopping?
Minimum 1 hour.
So who shops the most?
Girls.
Girls. Okay.
Ma'am, that really depends on the people.
That really depends on the
People. I think that's just stereotypical, like girls shop more, guys shop more.
Okay. Okay. That's correct. It is stereotypical. It also has, to some extent, certain scientific background. It is said that when women shop, okay, when women shop, they are said to secrete a chemical in the brain, which gives them happiness. It's like women like to eat chocolates. So why they like to eat chocolates? Because when they eat chocolates, their brain secretes a particular chemical which increases the happiness of that particular individual. That is why they like to eat chocolates. So that is the science behind it. Okay, so if you just leave out the stereotype for the time being. So let's take, for example, gender plays a role in the shopping extent of a particular individual. Okay, now this gender is an add-on. So what are the major factors of how much you will shop? One is how amount of money you have with you. Correct. So amount of money could be the independent variable. Gender could be the add-on variable, which can influence your purchase. So gender is called as the moderating variable. What is the time? Is it up time? No, sorry, I think I extended my time. Till 1:30, 2:30, right? Another 10 minutes. Okay. So gender is the moderating variable. Did you understand this example, or you want me to give you one more example?
Ma'am, give one more example.
Okay. So take this example which is on the slide. We know that there are a lot of research which is being done during the COVID time. It is said that women who are working, okay, women who are working are at home and they are working, their workload or their work burden has increased twice because they are at home. Their family expects them to do their womanly duties at home. At the same time, the office expects them to do their work. Okay, so the workload for a woman has increased during the lockdown. Okay, has increased during the lockdown. Now take this example, work-life balance is very important for all. Okay, work-life balance is very important for all. But several times you will notice in your family or in your friend circle that for a woman, work-life balance is very much important. Okay, when she has a kid at home who is not well, then she has a responsibility to take care of the child. As a result of which, for a woman, the work-life balance is very, very important. And if the company provides that work-life balance to her, she will be highly satisfied. So let's take an organization, ABC. Okay, any company, ABC. Now there are both men and women working. Okay, there are both men and women working, and the company provides work-life balance to all. Okay, company provides work-life balance to all. Now let's say for women, the satisfaction they attain because of work-life balance would be a score of 3.9 or 3.9. For a male, the satisfaction they attain because of work-life balance might be somewhere around 3 or 2.8. So they are happy, but their happiness is not only dependent on work-life balance, but for a woman, it plays a very, very major role. Clear? Yes, no?
Yes,
ma'am.
Okay, so the next example is extraneous variable. Extraneous independent variable. So what is extraneous variable? There are a lot of factors that are existing in the environment which will affect the relationship between your variables. Okay, so here we spoke about work-life balance leading to job satisfaction. So there are a lot of factors. Okay, there are a lot of factors which will affect the relationship between work-life balance and the dependent variable employee satisfaction. Those variables you are not studying, you are not collecting information, nor you are studying. But those variables also cause an impact on this relationship. So such variables which you are not studying, but which also affect this relationship is called as extraneous independent variable. Okay, extraneous independent variable. Okay, take for example that a woman is staying in a joint family. Okay, a woman is staying in a joint family. Depending upon how the joint family is, her responsibilities might be less or her responsibilities might be more. Now, if her responsibilities are more because she is in a joint family, that will affect her. Okay, so if the company gives her the option of work-life balance, then she will be highly satisfied. Okay, let's say for example, you are very young, you are not married, you do not have a lot of responsibilities at home, so you're independent. Now you can spend more time at work, and if the company gives you a work-life balance, then you're not, it doesn't affect you. See, you are neither concerned whether they give it or they don't give it. It's okay with you. So these are some factors which can affect. For example, understanding costs. Okay, so the company gives you work-life balance facilities, but your boss does not give you leave when you want it. So it will affect your satisfaction. The next could be high pay. You are getting a high salary. Now that salary is so very high that you are not concerned whether the company gives you work-life balance or not. So there are a lot of factors which can affect, but you are not studying it. You are not collecting information related to it. Such variables are called as extraneous independent variables. Now, so factors influencing stress in youth. Okay. Now, what is the dependent variable here? Quickly answer.
Youth, ma'am.
Youth is just a person. You should say fully. Stress in youth. That is the dependent variable. In youth, what are you finding out? What is the stress level? Correct. So the stress in youth is the dependent variable. Okay. What could be the independent variables?
Factors influence.
No, that's what factors? You should say, name out the factors. What will cause stress in you?
Pressure, ma'am.
What pressure?
Money.
Money.
Present.
Are you really pressured? Are you really worried about money at this age?
Ma'am, if you're staying alone, yes.
Okay. Okay. So money is one factor. Okay. Fine. I think if it's for a genuine reason, you will be getting the genuine money from your parents. So you don't have to get stressed for that. Then.
To clear our exam papers.
Okay. So education could be a stress factor. Or examinations could be a stress factor. Then.
Competition.
Competition could be a stress factor. Name two
Personal
more.
life, ma'am.
Personal life. Can you elaborate on personal life?
Responsibilities, ma'am.
Getting placed.
Getting?
Completing assignments on time.
Getting placed, ma'am.
Getting placed. Okay. Placements. Assignments could be a stress factor. So all these are stress factors. Can you give me an example of moderating variable? Can you give me an example of moderating variable? What is moderating? Moderating variable. Attendance could be one factor. It could be one independent factor. Okay. Is attendance causing stress to you, dear?
Ma'am, we have to rush to the class now, ma'am.
Online.
If offline.
Offline. Okay. Fine. Right. I'm asking about moderating variable. What could be the moderating variable?
Package, ma'am.
What package?
For placements, what would be the amount of package?
Okay. Getting placement is an independent variable, correct? You receiving a package,
yes.
You receiving a placement is an independent variable that can cause a stress factor to you. The moderating variable could be the package. No, that's not the right example.
Online classes.
Online.
Like it could affect, what do you say? We don't have to go to college, we'll be staying home.
All of you have got spoiled in these 2 years, man. Seriously. Huh?
Petrol rate is high, so we'll be saving money.
And deadlines.
Okay. No, I'm asking about a moderating variable.
Ma'am, social life.
Social life. Social life affects what? Social life is one independent variable. Social life might cause stress. If you don't have a social life, your stress level will increase. If you have a social life, your stress level will decrease. Correct? So that is one independent variable. What is mod? See, when you have a moderating variable, it means that For certain people, it might increase, for certain people, it might decrease. Example, gender.
Personality, ma'am. Few will be introvert.
Okay, that also is possible. So your personality trait could be your moderating variable is correct. That's the right answer. Gender could be one simple example. So it might affect different genders differently. That could be one example. Another example could be that whether you are a city, you are living in a city or living in a village.
Geographical location.
Okay, so that can also affect your stress levels. Whether you're belonging to a particular country like India or you're belonging to another country. So it can also affect your moderating, it can also affect the stress levels that you face. Okay, give me an example of mediating variable. Give me an example of mediating variable. Mediating is stress is the dependent variable. You can take any independent that we discussed till now. Intermediate, you should give me one more variable. That is called as mediating variable.
Ma'am, I just have a question. Like, what is the difference between mediating variable and the above mediating MO that we discussed now, ma'am?
Moderating variable.
Yes, ma'am. It's almost similar.
No, it is not similar. See, mediating variable is the intermediate position. So let's say, for example, you said exams, okay? Exam is one stress factor too. Okay? Exam is an independent variable. Stress is a dependent variable. Okay, exam is an independent variable. Stress is a dependent variable. The exam results in exam score. Okay, examination. So first factor could be fear of examinations. Second factor could be the score that you have obtained in examinations. So the fear of examination will affect your score. Okay, the score of your examination will affect your stress levels. You got the point, Vaishnavi?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now it's already time, so I'll stop here. I don't want to take your break time. Tomorrow's class, again, I will explain moderating, mediating, and then we will move forward. Okay? Yeah. Thank you very much. Bye, dear students. Don't lose sleep over your offline classes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.